Hey, good morning, movers and shakers. So years ago, I decided to ramp up my networking efforts, and I started attending as many networking events as I could. And it was like 4 or 5 groups. It was a lot of work. I felt like I was always going to a networking event. And what I found interesting is that when I would go to these different networking events, I kept seeing some of the exact same people at every networking event. And I thought, wow, this is wild. How could this person be networking all the time like this? Uh, and, you know, I guess some of us are in businesses where we have a certain amount of time that we can put into networking and finding customers or clients, but then we have to put the rest of our time into providing the service that we provide. But when I was going to all these networking events, I was seeing people that didn't really have a service that they provided. They were selling like cards. Do you remember send out cards? You know, like, hi, I'm selling cards. Buy cards for me. Well, they have cards at Target and Walmart, but I noticed something interesting with these people. I would see them again and again and again, and I noticed that they weren't real warm toward me. I thought, well, heck, I mean, I just saw you 3 times this week. You'd probably be interested in me. No, not really. They were just there to sell. They were trying to get in front of as many people as they could to present themselves over and over and over. It's a numbers game, right? I mean, isn't that what sales is? We got to blast our message out to as many people as possible. But that's a lot of work, and is it really effective? What if there's a better way? What if there's another way? What if, instead of being a member of 4 or 5 or 6 networking groups, what if we were a member of 1 or 2 networking groups? And then instead of focusing on how can I get my message out, how can somebody buy from me, what if we focused on really getting to know the people and caring about the people in these groups? How can I help you? How can I refer to you? Who are you? And if we did that and we developed real relationships where people felt like we cared about them, wouldn't we get a better result? Wouldn't they be more inclined to want to help us? Wouldn't they be more inclined to want to refer us business? And that's what I've found to be the case, so that's what this group teaches. So let's think about that. Is it a good idea to be a member of more than one networking group? Well, possibly, maybe 2, because then you have people that you can refer to each other. You have different spheres of influence. But do you really want to be in 4, 5, 6, or 7 networking groups? Or should you, I mean, we have like 30, somewhere around 32 members, I think, in this group. Think about that. 32 people is actually a lot of people if you're developing real relationships. Relationships take time. So rather than broadcasting our message out and just trying to sell and be about ourselves, let's spend our time going deep in developing close relationships and truly helping each other, and we will gain more in the end by doing that. Brian Wade, Tampa Financial Group.